Chen stood in the bustling heart of Tesla's sleek California facility, her eyes scanning the rows of engineers and technicians huddled over their workstations. The hum of machinery, the click-clack of keyboards, and the sharp scent of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. But today, there was an undercurrent of unease. Rumors had begun to swirl, the whispers of mass layoffs growing louder with each passing hour. The uncertainty was palpable. Even the pristine office spaces, designed with cutting-edge technology, seemed dimmer today. The glass walls and polished floors felt less like symbols of innovation and more like a cold, impersonal reminder of the fragile reality of corporate life. Maya had always thrived in this environment. She had been one of the key engineers behind Tesla's autonomous driving technology, her innovative contributions regularly pushing the boundaries of what AI could achieve in automobiles. Her passion for the mission had earned her respect among her colleagues, and she was proud to be part of a company that was changing the world. But today, the weight of the rumors was getting to her. She had been pulled into a secret project, one that could revolutionize AI even further. But now, with the news of potential layoffs hanging in the air, Maya found herself questioning everything. Was she truly safe? Or was her team, her project, about to be sacrificed in the name of corporate efficiency? Just as she was about to return to her desk, her phone buzzed. A message from her colleague Liam read, "You heard about the layoffs? They're starting with the autonomous driving division." Her stomach dropped. Her heart raced as she processed the message. Was her work really at risk? Determined to find out more, Maya slipped into one of the dimly lit break rooms where employees were gathering in hushed conversations. She joined her friends at the table, but the mood was somber. "No one's safe," said Kate, a fellow engineer, her face pale. "Word is, Elon's losing it. He's making cuts left and right." Maya's mind raced. Elon Musk, Tesla's visionary CEO, had always been a driving force behind the company's success, but lately, his frustration had been growing. Reports of recent setbacks, failed product launches, and internal issues were taking their toll. Elon's typical confidence had given way to paranoia, and it seemed no one was safe from his wrath. "Do you think it's just about efficiency?" Maya asked, her voice barely a whisper. "I don't know," Liam muttered, glancing nervously around the room. "But I heard something strange. There's been some weird failures in the autonomous division, and I have a feeling it's not just bad coding. Someone's messing with the system." Maya froze. Sabotage? Her mind began to race. Could there be a hidden agenda at play? She knew Tesla's competition was fierce, but could someone have infiltrated the company to undermine its progress? Was someone sabotaging the very technology that had been her life's work? Her gut told her something wasn't right. The layoffs were just the surface of a much deeper conspiracy. As Maya stood to leave the break room, her phone buzzed again. It was a message from an unknown number. "If you value your job, stay out of it. The project is already compromised. Trust no one." Her blood ran cold. Who could know about her project? Who was behind this? Unraveling the truth, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that something dark was unfolding within Tesla's walls. Late into the night, as the building began to empty, she returned to her workstation. Her fingers hovered over the keyboard as she reviewed the latest set of data from her autonomous driving project. There were glitches, small anomalies that she couldn't explain. Could they be the result of sabotage? Determined to find out more, she spent hours poring over every line of code, checking system logs, and analyzing everything from the hardware to the software. What she uncovered made her stomach churn. Someone had intentionally injected faulty data into the system. Sabotage. Plain and simple. But who would want to harm Tesla's progress? And why? The only person who could have access to this level of data manipulation was someone high up. And the more Maya thought about it, The more she realized there was one person who had the power to orchestrate something like this: Elon Musk. Elon had always been driven by a relentless need for perfection, but lately he'd become consumed by the fear of failure. The mounting pressure from the board of directors, the investors, and his own lofty expectations had pushed him to the edge. Was he losing control? Had his ambition driven him to sabotage his own company? The next day, as Maya tried to piece together the puzzle, she found herself face to face with Elon Musk in one of the sleek conference rooms. He looked distracted, his eyes wild with frustration. His presence filled the room with tension. "Maya," he said curtly, as if he'd been expecting her. "I assume you've seen the latest reports. The layoffs, they're necessary. We need to streamline operations if we want to stay ahead." Maya swallowed hard. "Elon, this isn't about efficiency. Someone's been tampering with the project. It's sabotage." Elon's eyes narrowed, but his expression didn't change. "Sabotage? Are you sure about that?" Maya stood her ground. "The data doesn't lie. Someone's trying to destroy the project from within, and I think you're too close to see it." There was a long pause. Elon's face softened for just a moment, before a flicker of something darker crossed his eyes. "You don't understand, Maya," he said quietly, "that I'm trying to protect Tesla. But there are forces at play here, forces that want to take everything we've built." Maya must now decide whether to trust Elon's word or risk everything to uncover the truth about the sabotage. Will she be able to protect the future of Tesla, or will the conspiracy surrounding her tear everything apart? Find out in the next chapter of The Last Code. Unveiling the enemy. Maya sat in her darkened office, the faint hum of the Tesla facility echoing through the walls. The weight of the confrontation with Elon Musk still hung heavy on her shoulders. He had looked at her with that mix of exhaustion and defiance. But deep down, Maya knew he wasn't telling her everything. She was certain now that there was more going on than just a few bad hires or underperforming divisions. As the hours ticked by, her thoughts kept returning to that one crucial point: sabotage. Someone within the company was deliberately setting them up for failure. But who? Why? And what did they stand to gain? Maya's phone buzzed, pulling her out of her spiral. It was a message from Liam. "I found something. Meet me after hours in the lab. Don't trust anyone, especially Elon." Maya's stomach tightened. She didn't need to be told twice. If Liam had found something, it could be the lead they needed to blow this whole thing wide open. But why the secrecy? Why the warning about Elon? She quickly texted back, "On my way." The lab was quiet when she arrived, the only sound the soft clicking of the lights as they flickered to life. Liam was waiting by a workstation, a look of urgency on his face. He handed her a tablet without saying a word. On the screen, Maya saw data, lots of it. Lines of code, system logs, anomalies. But it wasn't just any data. It was from the very project Maya had been working on, the one Elon had practically handed to her as his last hope for Tesla's future. What she saw made her pulse quicken. "Who's been messing with this?" she asked, her voice a whisper. Liam ran a hand through his hair. "I don't know, but I've traced it back. The anomalies in the code, they're linked to an IP address. An address that's been bouncing between several different locations within Tesla's own network." Maya's heart pounded. If this was true, it meant someone with full access to Tesla's internal systems had been behind the sabotage all along. Liam continued, "And here's the kicker. The IP leads straight to a confidential server, one that's been off the books. I've been digging around, and I found out it's linked to an external contractor, one that Tesla brought on just a few months ago." Maya frowned, her mind racing. "A contractor? But that doesn't make sense. Why would someone from outside the company sabotage their own work?" Liam shrugged. "That's the thing. We thought it was internal. But what if the sabotage is part of something bigger? What if the real goal isn't just to destroy Tesla's autonomous driving tech? What if it's to manipulate it, to change its course entirely? Maya froze. You think someone's trying to take Tesla's AI and sell it to a competitor? Liam nodded grimly. That's exactly what I think. Maya's mind flashed back to the previous days, the subtle hints she had noticed, the strange timing of the failures, the whispers that kept saying Elon was losing control. It all clicked into place now. Someone within Tesla, maybe even someone in the highest echelons of the company, was selling them out, trying to take Tesla's groundbreaking tech and make a fortune for themselves. Who's behind this? Maya asked, her voice low but steady. Liam paused, tapping the screen again. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's one of Tesla's top executives. Maya's blood ran cold. Elon. Liam shook his head. No, not Elon. It's someone who's been working alongside him for years. Someone you wouldn't expect. Maya stared at the screen, her mind trying to make sense of the information. She scrolled through the logs again, noticing the frequency of access from a certain employee, Jacob Sanders, Tesla's chief technology officer. Maya's stomach dropped. Jacob Sanders. He had been with Tesla from the very beginning, a key figure in the company's rise to prominence. He had always been trusted, respected. But now, in light of everything she had just learned, Maya could see it. He had the motive, the access, and the knowledge to pull off something like this. But why would Sanders betray Tesla? What did he stand to gain? Jacob Sanders, Maya murmured, almost to herself. He's the one. Liam looked worried. You can't be serious, Maya. He's one of the good guys. Or at least he was. He's been with the company since the beginning. That's the point, Maya said, determination creeping into her voice. No one would suspect him. But if he's the one doing this, he's playing a dangerous game. We need to stop him, before it's too late. The next morning, Maya found herself face to face with Jacob Sanders. He was sitting in his spacious office, as calm and composed as ever. His sharp eyes met hers, a knowing glint in them as she stepped through the door. Maya, Jacob greeted her smoothly, his voice betraying no hint of the secrets he was hiding. What can I do for you? Maya felt her pulse quicken as she took a deep breath. She had the evidence now. She could take him down, expose him for the traitor he was. But she knew this wouldn't be easy. Jacob Sanders was a master manipulator, and if anyone could talk his way out of this, it was him. I know what you're doing, Maya said, her voice steady. I know you've been sabotaging the AI project. You've been feeding information to a competitor, and now you're trying to sell out Tesla's future. Jacob didn't flinch. He didn't even blink. Instead, he leaned back in his chair, folding his hands in front of him. You think you know, Maya, he said with a slight smile, but you have no idea what you're really dealing with. Maya is on the verge of exposing Jacob Sanders, but will she be able to outsmart him before he takes Tesla and its groundbreaking technology down for good? The battle for Tesla's future is heating up, and Maya's got one shot to stop the conspiracy before it's too late. The final showdown. Maya stared at Jacob Sanders, her mind racing. His calm demeanor only made the situation more terrifying. She had the evidence, and she was certain that Jacob was behind the sabotage. But as he sat there, so composed, so sure of himself, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story, something she hadn't yet uncovered. You've been playing a dangerous game, Jacob, Maya said, her voice barely above a whisper. Do you think Elon will just sit by and let you destroy everything he's worked for? Jacob's smile widened, but there was no humor in it. You don't get it, Maya. Elon is the problem. He's too unpredictable, too obsessed with his own vision. The real future of Tesla doesn't lie in some autonomous car program. It lies in the data, in the AI that drives everything. Maya's heart pounded. So this is about the AI. You're trying to steal Tesla's future, to take it for yourself and sell it to the highest bidder. Jacob nodded, his eyes gleaming with a dangerous sense of certainty. Tesla has never been about innovation for the sake of humanity. It's always been about control. And now I'm going to take control. Do you know what kind of money the tech giants will pay for Tesla's AI? You can't even begin to imagine. I'm saving Tesla, Maya. I'm making sure it doesn't end up in the hands of people who don't understand it. Maya felt a wave of anger rise within her. No, Jacob. You're destroying everything Tesla stands for. You've forgotten what made us different. What made us a company that people believed in. You're not saving Tesla. You're killing it. The door to Jacob's office slammed open. Elon Musk stood in the doorway, his face tense, eyes hard. Maya, he said sharply, I've been listening. I know what's been going on. Maya's pulse quickened. This was the moment. The confrontation she had been preparing for. Jacob stood up, his smug smile slipping slightly as he faced Elon. Elon, you can't see it. This is bigger than both of us. You're too obsessed with the past. Tesla needs to evolve. Elon's gaze never left Jacob. I know exactly what you've been doing, Jacob, and I'm going to make sure it ends here. Jacob's eyes flickered with a mix of fear and disbelief. You can't stop me. You've lost control. Everyone's lost control. Maya stepped forward, her voice unwavering. Actually, Jacob, I think it's you who's lost control. You're not thinking clearly. You're not just sabotaging Tesla, you're betraying it. And for what? Money? Power? Jacob sneered. You think you can stop me? This is bigger than you, Maya. Bigger than Elon. I've already made my deal. I've already secured the future. You're too late. But Maya wasn't done. She stepped closer to Jacob, her heart pounding with adrenaline. The future isn't in the hands of corrupt CEOs or shady deals. The future belongs to people like us, the ones who believe in something bigger than profit. I won't let you destroy that. Jacob's smirk faltered, his confidence slipping as he realized that Maya wasn't just some naive engineer. She had uncovered his plot, and she was ready to take him down. But there was one more card he had to play. Before anyone could react, Jacob pulled a small device from his pocket and smashed it onto his desk. The room filled with the high-pitched whine of a countdown alarm. Maya's heart stopped. That's a failsafe, Jacob said, his voice cold. The moment this device hits zero, everything in Tesla's system, every line of code, every algorithm is wiped clean. All your work, Maya. All of it gone. Maya's mind raced. A failsafe. He had anticipated her move, but she wasn't about to let him win. Not if I stop it first, Maya said, her fingers already flying over her tablet. She knew exactly what to do. If she could override the failsafe, she could save Tesla's entire system and expose Jacob for the traitor he was. The seconds ticked by like hours. Jacob's eyes widened as Maya entered the final code, overriding the device's control. No, Jacob shouted, lunging forward, but it was too late. With a final keystroke, Maya disabled the failsafe and launched a full security protocol to lock Jacob out of the system. A burst of activity on the screens confirmed Jacob's access was gone, and Tesla's systems were secure once again. Elon stepped forward, his eyes never leaving Jacob. It's over, Jacob. You're done. Jacob glared at them both, his face twisted in anger. But deep down, he knew it was true. He had lost. You think you've won. Jacob spat. You have no idea what you're dealing with. There are people who will stop at nothing to get what they want. Maybe, Elon said quietly, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Jacob was escorted out of the building, his reign of sabotage coming to a swift and ignoble end. Maya felt a mixture of relief and exhaustion wash over her as she watched him disappear. Elon turned to her, his expression softening. You saved us, Maya. Tesla owes you everything. Maya shook her head, a small smile tugging at her lips. And oh, Elon, Tesla owes its future to the people who believe in it, and that's something worth fighting for. With Jacob gone and the company's future secured, Maya felt a renewed sense of purpose. She had been through hell to protect what she believed in, but she had emerged stronger, and Tesla was stronger because of it. The world had a lot more innovation in store, and Maya was ready to lead the charge. The future was bright, and this was just the beginning. The end. Like, comment, subscribe for more epic stories. Turn on notifications so you don't miss